Tetros exhaled, his shoulders easing, as if her words had unchanged the team. Will you make the same promise? Agatha asked. If something happens to me. But now the second word was catching up, Merlin and the witches snapping at each other. You couldn't have found a useful aging potion? Something that doesn't work at a glacial pace? The wizard boy was saying. You could have gone to any witch. This was my mother's recipe and she was a witch, Hester retorted. Teachers at school didn't have anything better. Then use a library, Merlin beats back. There's 1,000 aging potions more effective than this one. The old me could resist them in my sleep. Then make one yourself, and the dove scolded. Your potion is so worthless I can't remember my spells. And here I thought you'd be grateful to us for everything we've done for you, Hester gripped like an aggrieved parent. If it wasn't for us, you'd still be a baby in a cave instead of here picking fights and harassing us with your mood swings, and the dove pounded on. The wizard boy groaned. This is insufferable, being ganged up on by two girls who have no interest beside each other's loyalty. That's what a good girlfriend does, Hester trembled. Oh, I'm your girlfriend now, Annabelle said, peeking back at her. Shouldn't that warrant some conversation? Girlfriend. 2 words, said Hester. That's not what it sounded like, said Annabelle. God, please let me not be a teenager much longer, Merlin begged. You want me to say I love you like all the other boys? Hester baited Annabelle. Say it like that and I'll cut your throat, Annabelle spat. Agatha could hear Tetros struggling, the seriousness of the promise between them past, her own question to him forgotten. She knew not to press the point. The witches' voices faded as the west diverged onto separate paths around the path of trees, leaving Agatha and her prince alone. I can hear you thinking back there, Tetros teased. Oh, just about all the different kinds of love, said Agatha. You mean, like what happens if Hester and another gets married? This is in a masquerade instead of a dance. Only of closed-minded princes. I've kissed the boys, turned into a girl, and am marrying you. No one can say I'm close-minded. Funny, isn't it? So many ways to love, Agatha said wistfully. You and me and Sophie, you and Philip. I'm ashamed of nothing, other than who Philip turned out to be. Sophie did make a beautiful boy. No argument. But what good is beauty when it's based on a lie? Sometimes your whole world seems like a lie. What do you mean? Just that nothing is as it seems here. I always have the story wrong, right when I think I figured it out. It wasn't the same in the Wither realm. Here, anything is possible. In real life, people are afraid of what they can't understand. Agatha thought of her mother, Candace, hunted by those who thought her were rich. That's why only children with fairy tales where I come from. At some point, people became afraid of life's mysteries. With age, their lives get smaller and smaller. They judge with their fears instead of their hearts. In your world, not everyone can have a happy ending. The pen won't allow it. But in my world, every man thinks they deserve one. They turn on each other when things go wrong. They try to beat back the hand of fate. And when they can't, that's when evil is born. Real evil. The kind that's killed my mother. Sounds like Japan would fit right in there, said Tedros. Agatha held the thoughts in her head. Tedros, she looked up at her prince. What if Japan cheats? What if he has Shadix's blood hidden on him like Van did? What if Excalibur thinks he's the higher? Tedros smiled back at her. I'm counting on it. Agatha had no idea what he meant, but the pearlness of his gaze preempted any questions, as if for once her prince was well ahead of her. The forest opened up into a field of willow trees whence silver, shimmering leaves like Christmas tinsel, the glow of dawn pressing against the dark. Agatha looked back to see the second wet leg out of the steam forest well behind theirs. Hunger stirred in Agatha's stomach, with no time to stop, and Merlin's head out of reach. Do you think Chadwick would make a good king? Tedros asked. No, not really, said Agatha. He would always look to you. You're just being nice. Too hungry for that. Chadwick was a born knight. A loyal knight, said Tedros. He paused, thinking about his friend and liege. But not means to lead, he admitted. The prince and his princess fell quiet. Agatha kissed the back of his neck. Can I eat your apple? Tedros sighed. Think I'm going to hang on to it a little while longer.